Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're seeding that hay that we were fitting down last episode. We are seeding this here. It's Enduro Plus horse hay mix. It's good for cattle and horses. That way it's marketable. We can sell it or we can feed it, whatever we need to do. Depth is already set, rate is set somewhat. This mix is supposed to go 25 pounds the acre, and from what I can tell, the drill is putting out about 85% of that, and our rate is completely maxed on our drill. So what I do is I drill the whole field and then go around and do the headlands again. That'll be thinner usually. And then I'll bump the rate down and do the middle of the field until I run out. There's where the old four-wheel drive sits. We are gonna drive it home. I forgot to this morning. It's just gonna be painstaking because we have to drive it in reverse. Those are the only gears that are left, are the two reverse gears. So, probably tomorrow morning I'll stop here and drive it home. But until then, what we did is we finished fitting with this tractor. 4960 pulled the disc fairly well, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. Not as worried about figuring out how we're gonna do things without that tractor as I once was. We got one thing we got to engage on the drill before we get started, and that is this little wheel. We just turn it. Wow, what are the chances of that? It is on top of itself. I don't think that's ever happened before on me. I can turn it though. And I think it'll pop as soon as I start driving forwards. This field fit fairly well. I hit it 4 times, I think. Once in a diagonal, and then the last time straight again. But there are some clods that I'm hoping the packer will be able to push down into the ground and get them to break down a little bit. But since we're in the 4960, we have our ag leader in command 1200. We're going to be running in guidance mode. Since there's no controls on the implement or anything, actually go back. I'm gonna set my implement width and yeah, that's right. I want to change that though to 15.5 feet, 15.5. Okay, my guidance was just a little too narrow last time, so we're not running management. It's just nothing to need to keep track of. And then right here, guidance width 15.5 feet. There we go. So we are all set. Just hit this button when we start moving. When we lift the drill, we have to hit it again. And it's just we're on smart path, so it's gonna lay a line exactly the same as the line we drove. So we'll drive a line, it'll set a line identical to it, and we drive that one, it'll set a line identical to it, so on and so forth. So with that, we just gotta lower the drill. Put her in gear and start moving. I'll show you, hit that button. Starts turning green. And this is the same monitor that we used to plant with. And I had it in the combine during wheat harvest. And all I had to do was move it back and I'm able to drill now with it. Here we go on our second pass now. You can see that line. That's the guidance line we are now going to follow, or I'm going to attempt to follow. So up here you see how many inches we are off, and that light will go either side depending on which way we got to go. So now we're going left. Just like that. Simple and effective. So right now I'm 2.5 acres in. I just finished the headlands, small field, 5 acre total. So we should be right nearing the bottom of our boxes, but we're about halfway through our boxes. So we'll be planting this field twice. We're closer to the, we're favoring the over 50% mark, but yeah, it's weird. I don't know why this drill's not able to run the rate that it's supposed to. But what am I gonna do about it now? So I'm gonna top off and we'll keep going. Alright, so the field's done. 4.95 acres. Gonna check seed level again. Should be about where it was last time we topped off. Yep. Okay. Over here should be same deal. Yeah. There's also a knoll up there on the other side of the four-wheel drive that I don't know if we're gonna be seeding with this or if we're gonna be seeding something else up there. So that will probably be for a later date. Well, now what we are seeding here, this was a gravel pit and it was dug down quite a ways and they filled it in with wet lime, and so they just capped it off with whatever they could get their hands on as far as dirt. So this is more than likely not gonna grow, I'll just say that. And we're getting rain on Sunday, so chances are it'll wash out, and so yeah, we'll see what happens. It is very rough though, so I hope we are never gonna mow this for hay anyway. Hopefully this is just gonna be up here to grow and die and grow and die and just create some sort of topsoil up here. That's what this really needs, is something to just live its life cycle over and over again and get some real dirt. And just like that, we are all done. So we're gonna disable this ground drive and then we'll head up to the farm. Uncle Billy's out here now. He is running the Cullipacker and getting it packed down nicely and rolled so that it's somewhat level. Like I said, it'll maybe push those clods down into the dirt and give the seed a good seed to soil contact if it got on top of the ground instead of in the ground. Alright, well, this video shifted gears rather abruptly, and there is a reason for that. The day after the last clip, I went to work doing what I'm about to show you. That is flying a DJI T40 ag spray drone. So there's Mirvis Neo and Warrior 2 in this cone. We're gonna run a 3 acre test strip in this field right across from the farm. See if fungicide's worth it. If it is, we'll probably be putting it on every acre next year. So without further ado, I'm gonna get this out of the trailer, get it set up, and we're gonna get it to flying it. Should take 20 minutes, if that. Here's our plot traced out. That's where we are. The red arrow is the drone. Gonna hit use, and it set it there. So we're gonna double tap long line, set a long one, and then it says we need 4.96 gallons. So we're gonna fill this until it says 5 gallons inside of it. So that is done by turning that pump on, pulling that hose out, and just filling the tank. Holds 10 gallons ish. I have the generator running, charging batteries. Seems like a pretty good place to stand. Drone's right there, it's about to start spraying. Can't hold the camera and fly though. So, unless Dad starts picking up the camera more often, guys, we're probably not going to see very many videos between now and harvest. I'm flying this thing almost every day, and probably plan on doing it all the way up until the end of September. So, yeah, if Dad is going to video some, which he watches these, so Dad, video some, and then we'll have videos, but other than that, if I'm not doing something, a big project, I'm not really going to be able to record it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.